Hello, everybody! That was a reference to that wonderful scene from The Simpsons, where they're doing the old-timey newsreel footage. And they're like, there's Amos from TV's Amos and Andy. And it's a white guy, and he does a horrible racist accent. Except I didn't do the horrible racist accent, so it's hard to tell that that's what I was making a reference to. I was watching an episode, well, listening to, it's a radio show, an episode of Jack Benny. And Jack Benny was not unique, but rare because he was one of the few guys with an extremely popular show who actually had a black guy on the show, rather than a white guy doing a funny black guy voice. And so, there's one episode of it where Amos and Andy are on the show. And I'm like, I wonder if that was incredibly awkward. You know? Do you think that was incredibly awkward? Or am I too sensitive to these things? Hey, Senor Pug! Yeah, I have no idea what you meant by that, but I'm glad you said it, and that's what counts. So let's do this. Decay of Lagos. Fun fact about this game, it's like Zelda. The Simpsons is a great show, or it was for seasons 2 through 5, but that's me. I'm a Simpsons extremist. So excited to find out what this game is like. I am going to close my copy of Super Willoo to make. Excuse me. Hidden Object Guru here with hot new game Decay of Logos. Or Logos? You know, when I was growing up, I would often see ads for a place called Logos Land, and I never understood what it was. That's not an important story, but it's a true fact about me. Like, was it a regular theme park? Was it an animal park? Was it a religious park? It's something I could Google, but I've never bothered doing that. So Decay of Logos is, as I understand it, Zelda-ish? And not like old school Zelda, like modern Breath of the Wild. You have a good night, Mr. Pug, and have a good time at school. Tamarzies. I shouldn't say Tamarzies. I've humiliated myself yet again. But anyway. Like modern Breath of the Wild style open world Zelda. Oh, nice. That's true, Goya. You make a strong point. Ooh. My controller light just got really bright. I wonder if there's a reason for that. They said they ratcheted down the difficulty for the start of the game, because apparently it was way too hard. So we'll see if that's true. I mean, we'll see if it's still too hard. I didn't play it until just this second. What's that? A burning sword? Sign me up! Okay. I mistakenly assumed that square would be attack, because it's attack in literally every other game. Oh, it's Dark Souls style. I guess I can lock onto him with nope. I guess I can lock onto him with... Oh, here we go. Do I not have a lock? There we go. We got a lock on. Wow, you didn't take much. Boom. Maddie, I have a question for you about War Thunder. Can you trade tanks to other people? Probably not, right? Long Live the Queen, a visual novel. Okay. Oh no! What I can only assume are her parents have been killed. And she's got a sidekick who's a magic antelope. Oh! Magic antelope! You're so cute, magic antelope! Now an eagle. We got a very impressionistic opening here. Is this one of those games where there's just going to be no text? And they're just going to explain to us how the game works by having you play it? Because I'm fine with that. It would be quite a departure for a Zelda or Souls-alike to do that, so way to go. Okay. I was just wondering if getting rid of the mouse, like making it so nobody new can get a mouse, was a scam to start selling mice to people. I love good news, Horror King. Hit me. So are these the people who made the game? It's got to be people who made the game, right? Aww. Am I going to try the antelope? The answer is no. Oh my god, she found a saddle! And he is not psyched about it! I love the degree to which he does not want to be ridden. Congrats, Horror King. I am glad to hear that you were recertified for lifeguardification. Hopefully you don't have to go through that again. Oh, it's a trick! I just have to bribe him with food, and he's like, yeah, I'll be saddled now. It's fine. Still not psyched about it, though. Aww. So that was all the opening credits, including when I killed that guy. I feel like Logos Land might have been a Bible theme park. Like maybe they were one of those places that had a Noah's Ark. You think the colors are a little too bright? Well, that's probably on me, Maddie. I have this tendency to jack the color saturation all the way to the top when I'm playing video games, because I want colors to be blindingly vivid. And then sometimes I want colors to be black and white. Again, I might be the weird one here. Ooh, a chest. Tell me more. Tell Me More is also a Simpsons reference. Although a slightly less obscure one, don't you think? Friendship molds the kindness face of adversity and clear a path back to the kinsmen and seek souls in their Okay. So, find a way to make sure my people have lines of support, maybe? I'm going to take both light and heavy attacks to ward off danger. Light attack, heavy attack, gotcha. Not exactly the philosophical statement as suggested by the first one, but not bad. Ooh, block is left. Shield, magic K is both. Okay, but I don't have a shield yet, right? No, I do not. Oh, I got a parry! Nice! That's great, Horror King. I hope you pick up some work. It's vitally important that people be protected when they're swimming. Swimming is the most fun thing to do, but it's also one of the most dangerous. As you know, people are frequently killed swimming. I was watching this movie. This terrible movie. You know, one of those things where a bunch of kids get into trouble when they're kids and then they cover it up and then later a ghost comes to get them. But like, okay, thou shalt lock eyes at target for overcoming the enemy. Providing an insurmountable task. Obviously, those become simple. Alright. I love dodging. And so these kids, they all ended up, they were all horsing around, and one of their youngest brothers came, and, you know, during all the hide-and-seek horsing around Marco Polo, he accidentally drowned. And then they're like, Jump and sprint. Okay, I will try that. And then they're like, quick! We better bash his head in so it looks like he was diving into too shallow water and it was his fault. And that's why he died. And just to make sure we're all guilty, we'll all bash him on the head with a rock. And I'm like, first off, what is wrong with you people? But secondly, you know people, like, die all the time every year from horsing around while they're swimming. Like, that's just an incredibly normal cause of death. You don't have to then say... You can literally say what actually happened. He was swimming, and he got a little too deep, and he drowned. It's sad, but it happens literally all the time. Ooh. Be mindful of covetous thoughts, people. I wish I could remember the name of that movie so I could warn you all off of it specifically. I think I heard a spider. Anybody else hearing a spider running around here? Oh, since you've already renewed this, you should be ready to go for renewing your next one as well. Fiery sap. Oh, yay! I can put fiery sap on my blade, just like the pine resin in Dark Souls. So it's really more a Dark Souls-alike than a Zelda-like. You know what? That's my bad assumptions and bigotry for assuming because the main character was an elf, it would be Zelda-themed rather than Dark Souls-themed. Like, no, just because there's an elf in the game doesn't mean it's Zelda-themed. Anyway, the point is I wasn't a big fan of that little rutabaga that attacked me. Because I didn't really... He's so tiny to the ground I had trouble seeing his wind-up animation. I'm not saying I felt like, I was cheated, but, you know. Oh, he's also got a ranged attack. Oh, I hit the wall! Just like, again, just like Dark Souls. That's great. Okay, here we go. Uh-oh. He's doing that land shark nonsense. No! Quickly, drink your potion, you fool! I don't actually know how to drink potions yet. Oh, there it is. Whew, that was close. Oh, right. Yeah, I was pressing the wrong button there. Oh, thank you for dying. That's true unabridged. You crazy nonsense person. Although Will Ferrell didn't actually have elf ears in that movie, so that would be not that likely. Oh, hello. Mysterious tunnel. Kinda wish I had a torch or a spell to deal with this. More beta-begas? No, that was just a circle. I just ran in a circle, everybody. Or did I? No, I was completely backwards about this. We found a new area, peeps. Should I have gone up the hill instead? I would love to move the lever. Oh, the lever was made for giants, so she has to jump to grab it. That's adorbs. Apparently she is called the Pilgrim. It is weird that Will Ferrell hasn't just decided on a whim to be the star of a video game. Don't really understand his instincts a ton of the time. I feel like I'm getting a weird speeding up and slowing down of the frame rate. I feel like it's just... Obviously, like all people, I prefer it to be higher than lower, but the most important thing is stability. If it's going to be low, at least stay stable. The worst thing is to... Ow! Be at 60 one second and drop down to 30 the next. I was hoping to slot in Cry of Fear this week, Maddie, but unfortunately... Well, not unfortunately for me. I got a copy of... Oh, it's a Naruto run. I got a copy of Man of Medan, so we have to play the heck out of this. Does it not say at the top of the screen unabridged? Alright, let's hope we do a little better this time. Oh, I lost my healing potion. Aww. Wait, that guy was made of wood and I'm supposed to use the sword on him. Okay, with the fiery sap. I get it. Shooba-dooba-dooba-dooba-doo-wah-wah. Alright, let's go get this wood guy. See what I mean? We're getting like these weird frame rate hitches when I go up that hill. Hey, buddy. Yeah, now I got a fire sword. Alright, so. Yeah! Alright, so here's the problem so far. And a lot of games make this mistake, so I'm not criticizing you harshly. You're not the only one, but everybody look at what's happening here. Unless they put... I will. Are you telling me I'm about to do some platforming? That I want to do platforming. No! You're saying I could fall down there to my death. Gotcha. I see. Okay, that's pretty terrible, Horror King. Yeah. Oh, another dead ant. That's sad. I mean, I just killed one, but I didn't want to, per se. Ah! You son of a... Wow, I got hit once by his spittoon thing, and it took away all of my health from poison. This game is unforgiving. So the problem is with the... and a lot of games... Sorry for getting distracted there. I was told a horrifying story by Horror King, who was living up to his title. But anyway, the thing that bothers me is when I'm locking on to fight the wood guys, the wood ents, if you will. Would ent you? Anyway, oh god, why would I say that? When I'm locking on to fight the wood ents, we get this weird problem where the camera locks right behind my back. Right? The camera locks right behind my back. Oh, wow, I got killed. And so I can't see his actions. Because what it does is, the game draws a line between the center of your torso, right, and the center of the enemy's torso. And then it pushes that line through, and that's where it locks the camera. So with these tiny little guys on the ground, the center of his torso is way below me, so the camera goes up in the air. When I'm fighting a guy directly in front of me of approximately the same height, or even a little taller, the camera gets locked right behind my back, and that's a huge problem because if the camera's behind my back, I can't see what the enemy's doing, and the whole point of Dark Souls type combat is to watch what your enemy's moves telegraph. Also, I'm going to show you a mistake they made with the rutabaga, if I can find him. Alright, so let's see if he'll do it again. I feel like... What is happening? I'm stuck in a corner, everybody. So when I hit that rutabaga, it looked like he was able to change his dive in midair to, like, re-aim it. Yep, okay. That's a big problem, everybody. And this is a mistake that a lot of games make, right? Oh, God. I'm sorry to hear things are going bad in Argentina. Phoenix. So here's a mistake that a lot of games make. They don't understand that it's like enemies that do lunging attacks should not have the ability to home in on you as you're lunging. The whole point is that with a lunging attack, the enemy should have to commit to an angle of attack, right? And that is when you sidestep and kill them. But if the enemy can home in on you while they're diving and turn themselves in midair, well, there's no way to dodge that. So that's a pretty big problem, guys. So, fun fact, and this is a true story I'm about to tell you. Supposedly, they turned down the difficulty of this game in a patch that came out today. the hell was the what the hell was the difficulty of this game like yesterday? I'm getting killed with by two hits from everything I meet. And we are, what, 20 minutes into the game? Thank you, Phoenix. Good thing to do. Very smart, Maddie. Sure. Fun fact about swimming, Horror King. Go for it. And did you take down that T-95, Maddie? I hope you did. Hey, buddy. Where are you? No, he's not here. See what I mean? It's weird how they, like, randomly disappear from time to time. Alright, so. Oh, good. This guy again. See what I mean? Aiming the camera up like that makes it weirdly difficult to see what he's going to do. So let's see if I can parry. Okay, that was very late. That was very early. That sounds about right, Horror King. He was, it's a reference to Terminator, Maddie. Oh, wait, you're not going to hear this for 30 seconds, and Unabridged will have it by then. So hopefully sometime between now and January, Mortal Kombat 11 goes on sale, because I am definitely buying it to make a video about all the ways it lets you kill the Joker. But the Joker doesn't show up till the end of January, so I have time to buy the game. I'd hate to buy it at full price, but I'm willing to. Hey, now it doesn't have a shield. What's going on here? Okay, well, I don't know why my attack just missed there. Damn right, Phoenix. Alright, so I don't know how many of you have played Dark Souls, but here's the key that Dark Souls will teach you about combat design. And again, I don't know why, I was about to say I don't know why I feel like I'm the expert on this. Well, I've played all the Dark Souls games and the Dark Souls spin-off, Bloodborne. Well, not spin-off, but, you know, spiritual sidequel. And, of course, I've played a ton of Dark Souls alike. And do you know what the key is? There can't be a wind-up to your parry. You have to be able to do the parry instantaneously because it needs to interrupt enemy attacks. Like, look at this wind-up I have at the parry, and the animation they've used for the parry makes it completely unclear, well, what part of my parry is supposed to hit their sword. So let's try it. There we go! Wait, I parried and staggered him, and it didn't work. Okay, that's pretty funny. His sword is hitting the tree. That's sorry, his tree sword is hitting the wall, so it didn't hit me. Okay, I'm starting to get the staggering down, but the problem is I defend, and he staggers, and then I don't get to do a critical hit. I just get to do a regular attack. Can I combo? Okay, I can combo. Yay, a new Hardy Brew. Uh-oh, I just noticed my sword has a durability that's going down. No, well, we watched Nelson's stream of Mortal Kombat 11 together. So I'm totally down to pick it up, just based on what I saw of the crypt in that stream. But there was nothing, like... I was always going to wait for, like, a real sale. But now I'm willing to do only, like, a 30 to 50% off sale for Mortal Kombat 11, because I get to murder the Joker. Because let's forget, I'm only buying it to play the crypt, and I'm never going to play against other people, obviously. Oh, okay. So just like Dark Souls. Obviously, I'm never going to play people online and probably won't do all of the single-player campaigns. I might do the story mode. I understand Mortal Kombat story modes have been good lately. I really liked Mortal Kombat 9's story mode, so, you know. I heard 10 was good, too. No, you dick! Excuse me, I'm going to drink a potion. No! By the way, that one-shotted me, even though I had 90% health, yeah. Whew! But the thing is, I gotta buy the deluxe. Like, of course I'm gonna wait for sale. I have to buy the deluxe edition or I won't get the Joker, so, no. Apparently the only character coming out after the Joker is Spawn, and I don't really care about Spawn. So my video, I'm not gonna wait until Spawn is out to do the video just so I can show you all the ways Spawn can kill the Joker. Yeah, my sword's starting to degrade. Fun fact, I hate weapon degradation in games. Ow! So, just for the record. And I know what some of you might say. Well, you're playing this on your, what do you call it? Through your capture card, so of course you're going to be a little worse. And I'm like, yeah, I am going to be a little worse, but I've played Bloodborne through my capture card and had no trouble. I'm wearing a bark mask! Oh, that's so cute! Can I see what that does? Base defense 7, mask made of wood. I like that my racist elitism has me referring to them as barely sentient. You know what? I'm looking at this on the other screen, and it is a capture card issue. The game does not have frame rate hitches if you look at the actual screen, so everything I said bad about frame rate hitches, feel free to ignore that. That's not true at all about the game. Okay. What? I did the... Not good at this parrying stuff. Wow! Oh, that was bad. I'll be honest with you, folks. I'm not doing great. I will try dodging, but the times I've dodged, they had way too quick the ability to spin around and keep attacking me. Wait, I have a slide ability? Tell me more about sliding. Oh yeah, there we go. It's square, everybody. I take it back. There are even frame rate issues on the other screen. They're not as bad, though. I will say that. I am fighting a tree, yes. So let's try dodging him. Yeah, that didn't work. Not working. Alright, they double teamed me. Well, that was brutal. I think the mask kept me a little safe, though. That does feel terrible, Maddie. You're not wrong. Find ancestral mechanism nearby. Oh, so there's going to be, like, ancient doors that I need to find mystic keys to open. Yeah, this tree's not a cool dude. I'm not a fan. Hopefully we won't get sneaked up on by a Beta this time. We can just go straight for the boss. I know he's the furthest thing from a boss, but there you go. Oof. Whoa! I guess he saw me coming or heard me coming? Come and get me, you jerk. I thought maybe like Dark Souls I could do like tap forward to do a... So here's my issue. Largely the controls... There's like this little step back before I can do a move. So like I tap and there's this tiny teensy little delay before I can do the move that is really causing problems. So there's definitely some control issues happening. What the hell was that? Did that guy see me, or... I heard a groan, but I didn't see a dude. Also, is this a secret pathway? Because I would love a secret pathway that lets me avoid this fight. Yeah, let's take the secret pathway. Alright. Nothing there. Nothing up my sleeve. Hey! Wait a minute, is that guy attacking a tree? That tree man is attacking a tree. I need to understand the psychology of the tree mans. Why does he want that tree dead? What did that tree do to him? Oh my god, I bet that tree stole his wife. Whoa! Hey there, buddy. We can settle this like gentle monsters. I'm an elf. You're a freakish tree thing. We don't have to be enemies. We can exit today as friends. Okay, that was a problem. Uh-huh. There we go. Really thought it would have destroyed his shield by now. There we go. See what I mean? He commits to an attack, but if I dodge around him, he'll do the attack to where I'm facing now, not when I was facing then, when he started the attack. Oh, it doesn't? That's weird. Waka Waka unabridged. I think I got the handle on taking these guys down. Yeah, that is definitely frame rate issues. I'm just sprinting past this guy because I don't want to fight him again. I haven't played Church in the Darkness, but I'll assume it's another Souls-like? Yeah. See, that's the real issue here, is this Ah! Where'd he come from? Come on. Whoa. Dude. Yeah, I don't even know what happened to the frame rate there. Alright, trying to do a slide attack. Yeah, it did nothing. You can't slide while you're locked onto people. Horsey! My horsey came to check on me! My horsey does not have a lot of faith in my ability to get this done. So, yeah, that doesn't feel... Oh, hey, I never checked if we had a map. That's the vibe I'm getting too unabridged. Like, I like the look, I like Souls-likes, but there are too many hitches to the combat. It's too clunky. I look at the Surge, a game I absolutely adore. I can take or leave the setting. There's some cool stuff in it, but you know, it's mostly just fine. What it gets right is it absolutely nails the pace, the flow, the feel of Souls-like combat. So the fact that it is like faster, actually faster Bloodborne-style combat, it's really hard to figure out what the timing for this combo attack is. So do I just keep tapping really quickly? I don't like have to time these at all? Guess not. Also, apparently I can't like combo from the light attacks into a heavy attack. You have to like stop a combo and then do an attack, which again, Lula berries. Oh, I can give it to my companion to comfort it. Sounds awesome, Maddie. Foreign entering arcs or sanctum, you should take cleanse experience trying to respond. Ah, yes. I don't know what arcs or sanctums are, but I will make sure I do that. Is this an arcs or... This is an arcs. Well, I don't see any placeholders in this game, but I do see your point. Can I, like, make a campfire, or what? Is there, like, room to start a campfire here, or... No, I guess not. I like that the guy's advice to me is, use a campfire to prepare yourself before you go into an arcs. By the way, here's an arcs. You can't use a campfire because there's none nearby. Well, thanks for the advice, Dick. Oh, Arx. He was the rebellious cyborg in... that was the name of a rebellious cyborg in... oh, God. That game I love more than anything. And I'm blanking on the name, and this is really embarrassing. Alright, so... Oh, this is so embarrassing. You know the game that's an open-world, Gothic-style game from the people who made Gothic Piranha Bytes? And the whole premise is it's got every possible setting. There's a sci-fi setting, and a Mad Max setting, and a medieval setting all in the same game. You know, my favorite game of 2017. Or maybe it was 2018. I feel like it was 2017. So I guess I can just keep doing the, I can just keep spamming that light attack indefinitely. And since it staggers guys, there's no reason to do anything else. Okay, well. Squirrel! Oh my god, there's squirrels, everybody! This is going to bother me. I'll look it up later. The point is, Arcs. LX, thank you. God, LX is the best game. Anyway, Arcs had the best loyalty quest. Where he's like, if you kill certain guys who still work for the hybrid, I can suck memories out of their head, and it'll help you find his other lieutenants. And I'm going to use that information to help you get a line on how to defeat the hybrid. And I'm like, that's great, let's absolutely do that. So you go, you track them down, you cut out their brains, and you bring them to him. And once you've brought him all of their brains... Echo memory collected. That sounds fun. What do I do with an echo memory? Once you've collected all of their brains, he's like, yeah, about that science stuff, that was a lie. I'm just a cannibal, and I really don't like those guys, so I thought, hey... I would rather eat the brains of people I don't like, and that's why I asked you to go get their brains for me. And then he was like, hey, do you want to eat some brains with me? And you're like, no. It's really one of my favorite loyalty quests I've ever seen in a game. LX is amazing. Like, I cannot wait for LX2. Really, There we go. I thought I could kick that down. Should be careful about my sword, shouldn't I? Do you have a... Thank you. Okay, my sword's almost dead, and I haven't found a place to fix your sword yet, so I'm a little worried. Can I put away my sword and punch this? I'm going to assume that was me calling my buddy, right? Yeah, probably me calling my buddy. He didn't try to follow me in here, did he? That would have been weird. So let's try calling my buddy again, if that is what that was. Not yet, Maddie. I've been busy with Man of Medan. Yeah, there he is. That was Call Your Dude. Alright, we got a tree dude. May I have another echo memory? Here's how you can tell I'm not a hardcore video gamer. I'm like, I 100% get what you're doing, Dark Souls. I like what you're doing. I respect what you're doing. I think you're doing a great thing for video games, and I love your whole series of games. That said, give me a goddamn map. Okay, I accidentally led my monster into a fight. 3, 4. Ow! Okay, I have no health. Okay, that's bad. I almost died. And we've made a lot of progress since I last died, so... There we go. Wait, why is he bleeding red? Isn't he a tree? Oh god, he's got red sap. That's so unpleasant. That's true. I often stop talking about what I was talking about, and I'm very sorry for that. That's true. An axe would be a much better weapon to use against these guys. This is coming out in 1 week. I don't know if that's enough time to fix the combat system. Let's see what's down this hill. I really do like the look of it. I'm enjoying this world. Is this a campfire? Because if it's a campfire, we can go back and check on that dungeon situation. Campfire, everybody. We did it. Here's the thing, though. I need to do something about my sword. Wow, apparently apparently all of my stats suck because I'm exhausted. Do you think that was what the sword means? It's not sword durability, but it's my tiredness? Yes, and yes, Horror King, I do get distracted very easily. Oh, good, I've been ambushed. It is not. That's an on-fire monster? Can we be a little more concerned about the fact that that guy's already on fire? And then I got hit? I gotta say, you want to talk about stuff that even Dark Souls wouldn't have the guts to try? It's you actually have to sleep to rest at bonfires, and monsters might attack you while you're sleeping. Whoa! Apparently the on-fire guy knows Kung Fu. Huh. And has a ton of health. I would hope, because it's one of my best characteristics. But I do say to people, I am sorry if I... if I forget something I'm supposed to say, and I will always encourage people to remind me to answer their questions. I 100% cop to being absent-minded. This guy has too much health. I'm just saying, this guy has too much health. Does Icy Brew heal you, do you think? It doesn't. It just gives you ice powers. Maybe that will freeze these guys. It's definitely not. And I got too far away from the fire and died. Wow. I hate this guy. So what do we do now? Continue during the ambush? Like, what is the situation here? It turns out that was just a nightmare. I'm kidding, of course. Ambushed again? I feel like we're getting ambushed again. What a giant shock. At least this time I have full health and the guys attacking me don't all have shields. Well, except for the Kung Fu guy. Wouldn't his name be Keanu Leaves Unabridged? God, now you've got me doing it. You want to help out here? Creepy caribou thing? Wanna throw in, muck in? No! How is this real? Hey, is that a mimic? I feel like that's the silhouette of a mimic. Anyway, at a certain point, I feel like I'm being punked. It is every bit as open world as Dark Souls is. So yes, it's open world. Yeah, I really think that lowdown thing is my current level of tiredness. Alright, I'm just going to hop on a horsey and see how far I can get. Come on, horsey. Seriously? How do I feed it Lula berries? God damn it. Stop moving! Wow. That was a weird... Alright, let's do this. It is very difficult to control this horsey. Nope, nope, keep going this way. Maybe go a little faster. There's a monster right there. I am really stressing out this horsey. Alright, well, the horsey got me 8 feet. And I am so exhausted that I can't kill a bee. What is happening? Oh, it's a giant's axe. Oh my god, it's a giant's house, everybody. I'm hiding in a giant's house, and it's not going well for me. I'm surrounded by giant killer trees. I'm in a giant's house. There's an evil wasp out to get me. I'd say this could be going worse, but that would be an exaggeration. But yeah, Ghostbusters got remastered, so it will be back soon. Alright, let's try napping one more time. Shall we? Yes, I'm well aware that I'm extremely tired. You don't have to tell me. how would you narrow it down to just one? Quelle sub goddamn prise. That's French. Kind of. Oh, I got you. You think you're all that just because you're made of wood? Well, surprise, surprise. I'm made of meat. Delicious meat. Which, presumably, tree monsters feast on by, like, sticking their... Oh my god! Root feet into my body? I did not, Horror King. Oh, that's terrible. Even by pun standards, that one was diarrhea. Like, on one level, I feel like I've gone down the wrong pathway. And I'm like, accidentally stumbled into a way too difficult part of the game. But I think it's abundantly clear that this is the way I was supposed to go, and they just weren't thinking a bunch of this game through. Yeah, that's going to happen soon. Like, here's the thing, developer. I don't know if you're watching this game. If you are, hi! I'm amazed you made it this far into the video. But anyway, if you're watching this game, I just want to say, like, do you not see the issue in guys here right at the start of the game all doing, like, 80% damage to me with one hit? And there's no way to run past them, and there's nowhere for me to go that isn't full of more monsters that all do 80% damage to me with one hit. Like, if you honestly don't see why I'm objecting to that, that's fine. But, like, it's a problem. Again, in Dark Souls, it's unforgiving combat, yeah, but you know what? Until you fight the Asylum Demon, you're mostly just fighting zombies that don't know what the hell they're doing. And then, if you walk off the beaten path, oh, there's an ogre there, and you're like, oh, damn, I just got ogred. And that is a lesson you learn the hard way the first time you run into an ogre, and then you don't make that mistake again. God damn it! I actually did it this time. Right? But here, right from the start of the game, literally, like, okay, I killed a guy in the opening credits. Like, the first thing I met was the rutabaga, which attacks way too fast, had a leap that arced and turned towards you unfairly, could spit at you and poison you and kill you with a single hitting you with poison spit, right? Or could just kill you with 2 bites. That's the first enemy I encountered in the real game. And then I find these treants who are fine. Right? Oh, nice. I would love some wells to store stuff without limits. Also, maybe just don't give me an inventory limit. You could also do that. Sorry, I'm on this thing now because I played No Man's Sky again, where, like, why not just not have an inventory limit? You know? Did I successfully rest? I successfully rested! I've got full strength again, everybody. I mean, yeah, my head mask is broken. So it is random whether you get ambushed or not. That's good to know. So let's see how much damage I do now that I'm rested. Probably more, right? Oh, and yeah, rested has nothing to do with your sword condition. That is your sword condition. Gotcha. If If you use the heavy blow, it's very effective against shields, is what I've learned. I've leveled up? Great! Where can I see that? Stats, okay. Health, stamina... You leveled up! You get 1 more point of stamina and 2 more points of health. What game are you playing? Also, I love that it doesn't tell you your experience points, so you have no idea how far away you are from leveling up. Come on, guys. I mean, this isn't the last Unicorn bad where it's so botched its experience point system that you killed a boss and it frigging forgot to give you experience points for killing a boss. It's not that bad, but it's problematic. You see that that's a problem, that you're not telling me how many experience points I need, right? Alright. Oh hey, the Cyclopean bees! Ow! Yeah, you gotta pull the camera back when I'm fighting, guys. Maybe there's an option to pull the camera back while I'm fighting in the auto-target, heads-up display, visible text language, adaptive camera. Nope. Let's try that. Turn off adaptive camera, auto-change target. No, auto-switch to pick up weapon, that's fine. When entering combat mode, that's fine. Equip weapons on change, sure. Brightness, motion blur. Okay, that's the only option. So I feel like in order to open that, I have to find the 2 sigils and the 2 temples I missed. But in order to do that, I'll have to find a place to, like, nap. Hey, pal, sorry about this, but I'm about to murder you. Salvi brew? That sounds delicious. Sorry, let me do another take of that. Salvi brew? I'm sure, but what's your name? Waka waka waka. Alright. So this is going to be a perfect place to take a break, I think. I'm just going to find out what that brew is. So, carved sword weapon, simple strange sword, blah, 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 blah. Hair, intricate gold adornment, carved in the hill, tumbling from nameless village. Well, I'm sure the village had a name. Natosh arrows, lullabies. Oh, like lullabies, I get it. Icy brew, turn for small ice crystals. Oh, it stops burning damage. Nice. Drink elixir connects any point. Oh, well, that is useful to have. I don't know why it's called Salvi Brew, but I am glad I have it. Anyway, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. I just want to point out that my sword is now badly damaged, and at some point it's going to break, which would trap me in an endless loop of not being strong enough to kill enemies to get to the point where I need to get to fix my sword. Because it's not like I've been finding a lot of other swords lying around, so what exactly is supposed to happen when this sword runs out of durability? Will we ever find out? Who can say? Point is, I have been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnottery can go in the comments section below the video. I'll see you back here for more new and or upcoming games. But until then, I'm going to say that's right. Au revoir. It's an issue. Yes, I know my current weapon is almost broken. You know, it'd be great. Whoa! Did we just clip the camera outside the wall? Yeah, we did. You can slide into those things to break them. I just learned. Oh, that's why you need to lift that up in the other place. Okay. I just got a text, peeps. Alright. Just lift this bad boy up, and then we're going to switch over to a hidden object game because, well, I think it's clear why. It's clear why I'm going to be switching over to a hidden object game, right? Like, I'm not a monster here. I've given this game more than a fair chance. I may have given this game 2 full fair chances at this point. Hey, pal. So, long story short, you're about to be murdered by me. Wow. When you level up your, when you, like, de-tired yourself, you really do a ton more damage. Hey, did I get my bark face back? I did! Yay! I love my bark face. Wait, this is another place with sigils on the door that I can't understand and don't know how to open. This game is baffling me. And not in a hot way. Ah! That is a community reference. Not a famous one. There we go. Oof. The hell did that guy come from? I am actually asking that. Wait, can I not get back out of here? So, funny story, I don't think I can get back out of here. I'm supposed to, like, push this... Ah! It's a mimic! Remember how we were talking about that mimic from the loading screen? Well, I found him. I had leg armor on? Okay. I know I hate mimics and I want them all to die, but that was actually really cute. The way he did a roll attack, and then when he stopped rolling, he ran into something and he got dizzy. Oh, that made me happy. This is problematic. So we're going to stop, because why would we continue beating our head against something this problematic? Am I right? To use the vernacular, can I get an amen? Yeah, I know I suck. You don't need to tell me I suck, game. We're all on the same page. Who the hell is that guy? Hey, weirdo. I feel like your head is way too tiny for your body. Back me up on this.
Not yet.
Okay, good.
Maybe a sorcerer did that?
This is the one situation where a barrel roll is only going to make things worse, I'm sad to say. Huh. So that happened. Let's move on to the game we're all here for. Unsolved Mystery Club, Amelia Earhart. Is that what we were all here for? Oh. I guess not, because it's another one of those games from the freeze tag people where attempting to play it breaks my computer and no one can see. Windowed. Oh, would you do me a giant favor?
Yeah?
I just got a text. You want to see if it's anything important?
Where's your phone?
Right there. Thank you. So we can't full screen this without de-windowlating it? So can all y'all see that? Or what's the situation? Alright, let me try something. Hold on. going to try and open up my chat window. Is it anything important?
I don't know.
It says, flat as it comes.
It's from someone saying they can't make it?
Oh, yeah. No, Jesse was in town.
Ah.
I will text him back later. Alright. Well, that was the plan, Horror King. Considering this isn't working. Let's load up a little more silver chains, shall we? Oh, wait, did I delete silver chains? I might have deleted silver chains. Let's find out together. Are you enjoying your flatness, Hans?
Yeah.
He's in the prairies. Or as I call it, my night.
I cracked that code.
Yeah.
Even though the prairies were flat, even though prairie dogs were kind of weird, but adorbs, but pesky.
Oh, they're so pesky.
Even though, while camping in the prairies, a tornado set down, and we watched it. Because, you know, what else are you going to do?
There's nothing else to do in the prairies than watch tornadoes
Yes.
destroy towns.
Well, no, we were camping. It was in the country.
I know. Woohoo!
The van I was in literally lifted off the ground.
That's terrifying.
Briefly, but, you know. I still have fond memories of them.
Well, yeehaw. I don't remember what game I was playing recently, where I loaded the game and... oh, what am I saying? It's No Man's Sky. Where it's like you load the game, and the game is like, hey, do you want to load this in VR? Yes or no. And then you decide whether you want to load it in VR. And that's that. I did see your last pun. A brava. No!
Distracted me and I left my water.
Well, I'm known for my monstericiousness.
True monster.
I just said that.
Of course.
Yay, loaded! Let's try and get rid of that nonsense down there. Silver chains. There we go. But how far did you get today during your drive, Hans?
The prairies go by fast. I
Oh,
believe the speed limit's higher there.
I have no
Or is
idea.
it just that you drive faster?
It might be that everyone just does drive faster. Like New Brunswick. Like everyone just pretends there's no speed limit even though they have the worst roads in the nation. Well, of the provinces. I know there's some pretty bad roads up north, but, you know. I meant of the provinces. Not the territoire. I know, she's coming. I'm working on it. I pressed A, didn't I? Okay, just hop in there. Perfect. I did see that pun, Horror King. Brava. Hey, it's her! This lady's the worst. Is she the evil monster mother or an evil monster nurse? The hell was that lighting effect? Oh, that was supposed to be lightning. Wow. Oh, no, she heard about you getting your lifeguard exam wrapped up. Yeah, she already heard it. Don't
Yes.
worry.
Congrats.
Congrats again and again. I don't want to spoil you guys and make you anticipate it too much. But I have to find... Okay. But it is safe to say that Man of Medan might be the best looking video game I've ever seen. And I've seen Injustice 2. Okay. I agree with you, young British man. Oh ho. Oh, it's hiding. There's no searching there. I've heard crazier things. Maybe they hired her as the nanny, but she's secretly the real mother. Or she's the nanny and she's trying to take over the mother for the mother, like that Hand That Rocks the Cradle movie that no one remembers anymore. You don't bother me, don't worry. Yeah, that's the evil nanny with the noose wrapped around her neck. Were we not clear on that? I thought we were clear on that. Alright, how do I sprint? Ah, there we go. Does HOGuru have any memory of what we were supposed to do now? Oh wait, had I gotten the wall sconce and we were supposed to open the secret room? Is that where we were? Yeah, this game did that thing where it doesn't save for like way too long. You know, that we love in all games, where they don't save for like way too long. Yeah, that's where we were. Five clockwise, 3 counterclockwise, 6 clockwise. Can't open that door. You see what I thought it was like? I can hear his groaning right here behind this door. Why would my first assumption be, oh, what you should do is go back the way you came and run all the way around those hallways to find a guy struggling in the middle of a hallway where there wasn't a guy before? Like, who's that? Who has that as their first reaction to this situation? I guess we'll see. Do. Hey, wheelchair guy. You freaked me out the first time, but now I've played your game. And this time, you lose. Trying to be action-packed there, and it didn't work at all. So, thanks for that. Alright, so I guess I'm supposed to go back the way I came down this hallway, run to the 635 nonsense, which I believe is right. Oh, no, wait. It's down this hallway and to the right. Ah, there we go. So that's 6 to the right, 6 clockwise, 3 counterclockwise, 5 clockwise, right? Okay, let's do it. Not what I meant to do. Funniest moment in The Simpsons. Oh, I can tell you that. Hold on a second. But Lady Guru can go first.
Funniest moment on The Simpsons. Oh, there's a few. Oh God, I'm stumped. I keep thinking monorail because I keep making monorail jokes for obvious reasons since we live in Ottawa.
Yeah, monorail's one of the best.
It's one of the best, but that's not what I actually think is the funniest, but my brain isn't functioning properly to come up with the funniest. What the hell's the funniest?
The lamp, 5 clockwise, 3 counterclockwise, 6 clockwise. I had it backwards.
I know I have a funniest moment, but like I said,
Yeah.
all my brain can come up with is monorail because I keep making monorail jokes. What do I think is the funniest? What do you think is the funniest?
What do I think? Well, no, it's not what I think is the funniest. It's what is the funniest. And that is, so it's The Simpsons Vegas, Springfield is Vegas episode. Right, and then he has agreed to, Homer has agreed to craft a costume for Lisa, and the costume is supposed to be the state of Florida. And you see him doing this amazing amount of work, damaging himself and welding, and it's hilarious. And then he finishes it, and it's like just 2 pieces of mattress taped around her, and with Florida written on it, and it's misspelled Floreda, and she screams, "I'm a monster!" And Homer's response is, "No, Lisa! The only monster here is the gambling monster who has enslaved your mother. I call him Gamblor, and now it's time to snatch your mother from his neon claws."
I know this is weird, but I've always been partial to Hammock District.
Hammock District
And I
is
know
good.
it's later,
Yeah, that's a
after
very
some
good
of the
joke.
better seasons.
Oh.
But I've always enjoyed Hammock District.
No, Hammock District is good. It's not Neon Claws good.
Oh, but it's...
Gamblor and God, ma'am, don't you think you've gambled enough? No. Okay, that's fine. By law, we're required to ask every 36 hours. Get her another drink. Oh, it's such a good episode.
I right now am very partial to the monorail. Again,
Monorail's
because
incredible.
We seem to have our own monorail system going on and on.
It's the second best episode of The Simpsons ever after Homer Goes to College.
Yeah. Oh, Conan O'Brien.
You wrote the two best episodes of The Simpsons.
Yep.
I wonder if he contributed to Last Exit to Springfield, the third best episode of The Simpsons.
Which one's last
Homer
one?
becomes a union boss.
Oh yeah, I love that one.
It's the one. Weirdly, it's the episode of The Simpsons I quote the most. Goons.
Hi, goons.
Who is it? Hired goons. Hired goons. And then they dry her off. Ah, so you could have just called me. Ah, yes, but I prefer that personal touch you only get with hired goons. Hired goons? It's just an amazing run of a joke. Yes, the rabbit catching is also very funny, and they launch a rabbit into orbit with their terrible trap. It's the They Go to the Woods episode from the first season.
Oh, I do not remember that one.
It's fine. Nothing wrong with it. It's just, it's the first season. They were still finding their footing. That's why I think the great, well, not great, but perfect Simpsons episodes only started in season 2 and kept right on going through season 5. Ending with the last episode of season 5. Okay, good. I feel like that's covering up a hole in the floor and I don't want to plummet through it, so let's be a little more careful. Here, ghosty, 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 ghosty. Here, ghosty, 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 ghosty. Okay. Nope. Damn it. Also now, you've earned yourself a third correct. Oh, that's weird. Check it out. Look, look, look. Look at the camera. So that's a mirror, right? Watch what happens to the mirror when I walk behind this. Look.
Oh. That's weird.
Yeah. The mirror is showing you an image. I'm just going to get a recording of that. The mirror is showing you an image of what's on screen at the moment. So there it's a reflection, but if I step back here, it is showing you what is on screen. Yeah, that's messed up. Cool, though. No, it's not Who Shot Mr. Burns. That's season 7 season ender. The last great episode of The Simpsons is whatever comes before Secrets of a Successful Marriage, season 5, the final episode of the season, because that is the first episode where they give up on it being a real show about a real family to any degree. Because Homer starts teaching a class on marriages, and then he is specifically told not to betray Marge by making his family into a sideshow for the class. And after being told specifically what not to do, he betrays his family again. And then, instead of finding some way to make up for it, or in any way atone or become a better person, as the episode ends, he begs Marge to take him back by saying he'll die if she doesn't take him back. So what I'm saying is, it is where they gave up on this being a show about a family and started just being abstract nonsense. And you might say, well, isn't Homer Goes to College abstract nonsense? Yeah, but it doesn't betray any of the central relationships of the show the way that episode does. It's such a creepy house. I really like this location. I cannot watch American Dad because I find Seth MacFarlane's nihilism tiresome. That being said, he's probably our most talented living singer. I wish he would give up on all of this acting and TV producing and just sing full time.
Every once in a while, he has an amazing joke.
Every once in a while, yeah. Absolutely.
And he is fearless.
He is.
In speaking out, because
Totally.
we will all, as some of us remember, way back when, like Oscars, when
Like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Yeah. So before
Whatever year he was hosting the
before
Oscars.
Me Too, he made a joke about Harvey Weinstein being a rapist.
Yep. No,
And
it was great.
The Oscars essentially booed him, and
Yes,
everybody
they did.
looked uncomfortable. And now he looks like a goddamn miracle worker.
He also made jokes about Kevin Spacey.
Yep.
Exact same thing.
Oh God, yeah.
No, he's a hero. But
like he was willing to speak out in his own forum that he had.
But you can do that without constant jokes about rape and murder.
That is true, and I do agree with you on that.
Like, there's just no call for that.
Yeah.
All right, we've already been here.
I also was always really uncomfortable with his jokes about, oh God, what's her name? Lois Lane.
Margot Kidder?
Yeah, Margot
Yes,
Kidder.
yeah.
He had horrible jokes.
Jokes about a woman with schizophrenia. Yeah.
Margot Kidder was crazy, and I'm like...
Yeah, she has
that's-
schizophrenia.
You're making fun of a woman with schizophrenia. Like, that's not okay.
Not really cool to do. Yeah.
That's when I stopped watching any of the shows.
Yeah, I get that. Yay, we unblocked a door! We are gradually working our way into a position where we can explore the whole house, everybody. I hate every ape I see, from chimpanzee to chimpanzee. Oh, you'll never make a monkey out of me. Oh, God, that was such a good episode. No, I do not know that reference, Horror King. Oh my gosh, I was wrong. It was Earth all along. Oh, you finally made a monkey. Yes, we finally made a monkey. Oh, you finally made a monkey out of me. I love you, Dr. Zaius. Why didn't they just make that whole musical?
I know, right?
What is wrong with them? And God, just the fact that right before he died, they were like, maybe we just make the Troy McClure movie.
Yeah.
The contrabulous fabtraction of Professor Horatio Huffnagel. Like,
and as much as you say that's when the Simpsons died at the end of season 5, which I agree, they give up on the whole...
No, there's plenty of great episodes after that.
Plenty of great episodes after that. I've always contended that the death of Phil Hartman killed the soul of the Simpsons.
That is not a reference to Homer Goes to College. The Horror King. It's possible that what you're mistaking is they're watching the one where Scratchy finally gets itchy, and he's like, I need the outlet for my rock tumbler. Plug it in. The rock tumbler or the TV. The TV. And he plugs it in, and they've just missed the death of Itchy. Itchy.
And Krusty says,
Wow,
we'll never play that
they're never going to let us play that again. Yeah. Start digging some nerd holes. So no, I remember every line of that episode from beginning to end. So I've actually timed out 22 and change minutes on many occasions just by reciting that entire episode verbatim with the correct timing. So yes. I'm familiar with the episode pretty well, you might say. And then we played Dungeons and Dragons for 3 hours, till I was slain by an elf. Can't believe you, Homer. You're hanging with nerds. You take that back! Pulls a knife on his son. Homer, please. These boys seem very nice, but they're clearly nerds. Oh. Sorry, it's such a good episode. Nerds are nothing to be afraid of. It does some amazing things. Some nerds of note include popcorn magnate Orville Redenbacher, rock star David Byrne, and Supreme Court Justice David Souter. Oh, not Souter! Yes. No, you just mixed up the line, Horror King. It was a rock tumbler, not a computer. Because that's so much more pathetic. They do talk about computers later in the episode, because he's like, let's just say I got help from a little magic box. You mean you changed your grades with computer? No. Mora waza? I have a plan. I'm gonna, during the exam, I'm gonna hide under a pile of coats and hope that somehow everything turns out okay. Or you can cram like you've never crammed before. Whatever, either way's good. Wait a minute. That's not the wallet inspector. Again, every line in that episode is a perfect line. I have no idea where they want me to go now. Yeah, I found the thing. Lock it. I thought I checked every room upstairs. What am I missing? Yeah, they did an episode about that, Horror King. It was kind of silly. They've actually done a couple of episodes intimating that. Did I miss something up here? Like, I thought I fully searched the upstairs, but there's nothing downstairs. I mean, I've opened up all the shortcuts, and that's good, but, like, what am I supposed to be doing up here? Also, has the game saved yet? Well, yes, computer is easier to spell on your phone than rock tumbler. Totally get that, but, you know, that doesn't help you figure out the, what the reference is. Okay. I guess my problems with The Simpsons started, like, really started, with Homer's Enemy, where they decided to go meta with The Simpsons and start acknowledging The Simpsons in the world of The Simpsons. I'm like, no, you can't do that, because now it's not a satire anymore. Now it's just navel-gazing. And my judgment about that has proven to be right, because it hasn't been satire for years and years and years. It's just a generic sitcom with some self-congratulatory navel-gazing. And every now and then, just a horrific episode that's a nightmare to watch. Gentlemen, too evil. Like that terrible episode that was like a sequel to Camp Krusty, where they came back traumatized from Camp Krusty, and we're like, well, of course they were traumatized. They were abused for an entire summer by monsters. But then the plot of the episode is, no, actually they were terrorized because they thought somebody had drowned. And then later they find out that no, it wasn't a kid who drowned. It was an undercover FBI little person who was there to find out about the illegal stuff that was going on in the camp, and he didn't actually drown. And then everybody feels great about it. And I'm like, but they were still abused all summer. Like, and their parents still sent them to be abused all summer. If you want to say they have PTSD from Camp Krusty, you can't make it just be about a person we never heard before dying, and then it's all okay at the end of the episode. You either never go back to Camp Krusty, or you admit that there's a more serious problem. The bigger issue, though, is that it has them traumatized after getting back from Camp Krusty, without acknowledging that how that episode ended was with them, Krusty making it up to them by taking them to the happiest place on Earth, Tijuana, Mexico. And everyone having an awesome time in Tijuana, and that's the end of the episode. It's a perfect episode of television. That's true. Well, not in a few days. He lived in France for weeks and weeks and weeks. Horror King. Like, he He was in France for a while, not just a few days. I'm glad we're in agreement on that one, Maddie. Gosh darn it, is there something in here? That's true. I don't know that she has. That being said, I don't know whether we've ever seen Lisa try to learn another language. So it is left up in the air whether she could. And then there was that episode that was like... That I'm like, oh my god, they're going to satirize that ridiculous trend that's going on now of men being like, boys need to go out in nature. You know, they're not manly enough anymore. Now, if only they would go out in nature, everything would be fine with them. And I'm like, wow, I can't wait to see how they skewer these ridiculous idiots. And then the episode isn't about skewering them, it's just about saying that boys need to be out in nature. And if they would just put down their phones and go camping, everything would be fine. Like, that's the message of your episode? It's like that episode where they're like, yeah, girls aren't good at school, was the message of the episode, and women can't be entrusted to be in charge of education. Like, that's the message of your episode? What is wrong with you? I think he's there longer than 2 weeks, Horror King, but I could be wrong. It's a first or second season episode. I think second season. So I can't say for sure, because it's not one of the ones I've watched obsessively. The way I've watched every episode of season 3 through 5 obsessively. You know what's a perfect episode of television? Homer at the Bat. Oh my god, Homer at the Bat is perfect. I feel like this game could be doing a better job of signposting the direction in which I'm supposed to go. Because I've walked around every room we have access to in the house twice. And there's nothing else for me to click on. I have no items to use anywhere. There's one thing left. I'll just go to that one thing and see if I have some clue as to how to open it. That's true, Horror King. I can't disagree with that assessment. I hate every ape I see. So, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 4 tumblers, 10 numbers per. Yeah, Homer at the Bat is perfect. That's 10,000 possible things. So let's see if there's something on the locket that can get that open. Okay, locket please. J. Nope. There we go, there's somewhere there's a little more light. Family portrait, danger, the mother, what was that? Wait, okay, maybe it's the day Harold died? Hold on, the year Harold died? What year did Harold die? 1900, okay. Was 1900, right? You might be thinking of their presentation of The Raven, Maddie. August 21st, 1900. Great. How do I switch pages? Oh, right, yes. So this all happened in 1990? 1900? Alright, see if it's 1900. Oh, wait, it can't be 1900 because there's an X and not a 0. Yeah, that was a fun one. That was part of the first Halloween special back in Season 2. Homer at the Bat is Homer's softball league episode. It's basically perfect in every way. You say the game would be too easy if it in any way flagged what I'm supposed to do next. I don't know that I agree with that. Like, this isn't Myst. It's not crazy to put a... like, look up there at the top right. It says the lamp's secret. Rotate the lamp 5 times clockwise, 3 times counterclockwise, 6 times clockwise. Well, I already did that. So why is that still my current objective? See what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying you have to put a map marker on the screen or something crazy like that, but you could update my objectives. Oh, wait. Was there a second thing inside the... It's possible there was like a note inside the box along with the key, and I just forgot to pick it up, and the note would have told me the lock combination to that lock. That could happen. Yeah, it's an amazing half hour of television, Maddie. Nope, nothing else in there. I was grasping at straws. Mike Soch's tragic illness made us smile. You watch too many movies. Sacks. Don't I get a phone call? Oh ho. Can I do anything with this? Nope. See what I'm saying? It's a frustrating experience, because now the game's just got me running around in circles. There's no noise to follow, there's no boxes to open, there's no stuff to search. Like, look at me, I went upstairs, I searched every single room in the attic, and there was nothing up there. Like, we got the key, we did the little puzzle, we opened the secret door, we got the combination for the lamp, the magic lantern. We used the magic lantern to get the key to unlock this staircase, and the only new place opened by this staircase is upstairs. And so we went upstairs, and when we went upstairs, there was nothing. There was like 6 rooms to search, and none of them had a file, a picture, anything to interact with. We could also go downstairs, I will admit that, but what was there to interact with downstairs? Also nothing. So I'm like, and again, the game still thinks my current objective is to deal with the magic lamp, which we already did. Like, it's one of those situations where I'm starting to think that, like, maybe this is just kooky? Like, is this a full-on bug? Also, dude, at a certain point, just break these windows and get out. All I'm saying is the Paranormal Activity game wouldn't try to get away with this nonsense. And that's not, like, a great thing to use an example of wonderful horror game design. Like, I know you want to make a moody, atmospheric, horror, mystery, adventure thing. But at a certain point, how long are you going to let the player wander around in the darkness without giving them some guidance? Because guess what? Your story is not so compelling that people aren't just going to stop playing the game forever. Because that's what's about to happen. You're about to get uninstalled, Silver Chain. Just putting that out there, thought you should know. To use the vernacular, that's what's happening. Okay? Was I being a jerk there? Yeah, but I stand by it. And now we can just go back down here. A place which, once again, has nothing to offer. Alright, so let's wrap this up here before I never play the Silver Chain again. Silver Chains again. It's not the Silver Chain, it's Silver Chains. Again, really nice house. It's a great environment. Like, moody experience, but your total lack of objective flagging is causing a severe problem. Like, maybe there was a number written down somewhere, but guess what? You know, here's the objective marker on my thing. When I found that locked door, right? The padlock on that door, I should have said that should have updated to say, how can I get through this padlock? Maybe there was a clue in the library or something like that, you know? Like just some jive to point me in the right direction. And I know what you might say, well, isn't it your job to figure out what direction to go in? And I'm like, yeah, it is. And I screwed up my job. And so now the two opportunities, the three options are, A, quit my job, i.e. uninstall the game, or B, keep wandering in circles forever, and D, and this is, sorry, 3, go to the internet to get a hint. And since I'm obviously like, and so what is, here's the thing, game, and this is what I say to all game developers. Why do you hate hint systems? Because the internet is there. Someone will have figured out how to beat this. So why is it better for you that I go and ask someone on the internet how to do this rather than do a hint? And if you risk getting to the point where I'm willing to resort to asking a person on the internet, then there's like an 80-20% chance that I'm just never going to play the game again rather than go ask someone on the internet. And spoiler alert, I haven't played this game for 2 hours yet. If I had purchased this frustration could have me returning your game, and then you get no money out of me for the experience. I mean, I didn't. You sent me a review copy, and I appreciate that, but it's like, what is the downside to putting in a hint system? What do you lose by putting in a hint system? It's like, well, we want the characters the players to figure out for themselves. What if they don't figure it out, though? You see my point? Anyway, that's that. Let's wrap it up here. Horror King, the difference between baseball and softball is that softball is played with a large rubber ball rather than a small leather one, the way baseball is played with, although I guess it can be leather covered as well. But it's a large, softer, bouncier ball, and it is thrown underhanded rather than overhanded. That is the difference between baseball and softball. Other than that, as I understand it, the rules are functionally identical. I'm sure there are situations where having to do with like errors and how many base losses you can count from an error or something. Like, I'm sure there are little details of how the games are played that are different in non-substantial ways, but fundamentally the key differences are bigger, softer ball, hence softball, and you throw underhand, not overhand. Anywho, that was Silver Chains. I uninstalled it. It was 13 gigabytes? Were there a ton of other locations I hadn't gone to? What happened there? Anyway, let's do this. I have been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks to everybody who dropped by the stream. I hope you had a great time. I know I did. I will, what was I going to say? Yes! I will see you back here. Oh, it's Pikachu. And he's also a detective. I made a cat sound. Pikachu was impersonating a cat as part of his Sherlock-style disguise abilities. Wait, that's the dumbest thing I've ever said. Unless that does happen in the movie, in which case, yay me. So I will see you back here for more. But until then, I'm going to say that's right. Au revoir.